This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So welcome all of you for this PL300 class. This is actually the guidance. Okay. What actually is certificate? What is this PL300? And how actually you should get prepared for writing this exam. Okay. So I also have Vidya who will be explaining about the vouchers. Then she'll be explaining about the practice test, how it will be, and how we can actually apply for exams as well. Okay, so that will be the second part. So she will actually explain after these instructions. Okay, fine. So first of all, many people think that taking an exam is very difficult, or say some people actually will get scared thinking that it's an exam. So whether if I pass or suppose if I fail, what will happen? I paid so much of amount, I failed, so what will happen? You don't have to worry. Any exams, if you are taking that with interest, with confidence, you can easily pass. There are a lot of tips and tricks, also some secrets which I'll be telling you, which will help you in completing this particular PL300, or you can implement this to any of the other exams as well, which will help you in clearing the exam with very good marks as well, above 900 in such easy. Okay. All right. So PL300 is actually Microsoft Certified Power BI Data Analyst Associate. It's an associate certificate. Previously, it was DA100. Now, suppose if anybody in this session who have already done your DA100, you don't have to take this again. That is not necessary. So the DA100, whatever is there, if you go to your certificate dashboard, it will automatically change to PL300, so you don't have to bother about it. Okay, people who are taking exams after this from March 1st till I don't know till when this exam will be there. So from March 1st, this is PL300, not DA100. Suppose if you go to any YouTube channel or anywhere, if you see DA100, say Power BI certificate or something, don't get confused. It is before February 28th. So from March 1st, 2022, it has been renamed as PL300. So this is what I want to say. So whatever exams you're taking, study PL300. Okay. Now, before going to these topics, I'll just tell you about the difference between the DA100 and the PL300. There is no much difference. It's only about the categorization of the questions has been modified. That's all. So I don't want to go back to DA100 because anyways it is not there. So we'll discuss only about PL300. Because in the previous session, what I did this previous webinar, I had taken DA100 and PL300 and I compared and then I had given the instruction. But now that is not necessary because now there is no DA100 at all. Completely, deleted from the portal. Right. So first of all, let's understand who can take this certificate. This is very important. Many people actually come and ask me saying that, sir, I want to take this certificate. Is it, am I eligible for this? Okay. See, first of all, certificate is what? It is a proved document. It's a proof, documented proof saying that yes, you are certified with so and so technology. So when I actually finish my 10th standard, then I'll go for some college or degree or whatever I do. Why actually we go? So that we get some certificate that we are trained, we are skilled in this particular technologies or in this subject. So when I say I'm a data analyst, whatever technologies I'm actually using, so if you are certified, that will be good for you only, so that you can tell them, tell the companies or your managers over that yes, see, I'm actually certified. It's a proved document. Some people actually think that, see, is it really necessary for me? So you have to think first, is it necessary? Power BI, the certification, whoever works on that technology or any industry which requires this PL300, they can take this. Who are those? Say data analysts. You know the data analyst is what? They are completely into analytical industry. They work on data. They work on reportings. They analyze some data. So those people actually will be working on Excel, Tableau, Power BI, many other technologies. There are some people specifically work on, say, this Power BI. So they have to take this kind of PL300 certification. Okay. Business intelligence professionals. Business intelligence, what? Reporting. They'll be handling this data and creating the reports, right? The next, professionals who use Power BI. There are some people who only use Power BI. They're not bothered about any other technologies. So they can use this, they can write this exam. Then professionals who manage the data for decision making. Managers. Suppose if you're a manager, you want to take some decision. There are some people who are analysts who have given you the reports. But if there are any some changes, the managers also can do that. If you know the technology, if he is certified, he can also tell that, see, even I am, I know these technologies. I can also give some suggestions. After that, he can give some suggestions to the client. That is something different. But he can give some suggestions to the people who are analysts who work on these reports as well. If you want to give a suggestion, you should be aware of those technologies, right? Okay. IT managers. IT managers is what? Say there are some people who are into admins who actually give some permissions and many things into that. These kind of people also can actually take these exams. Then data scientist, anybody who wants to understand Microsoft Power BI. When I say data scientist, that means people who are completely into research, data research. They want to create some reports, right? And the final one, anybody who wants to understand Power BI. Usually this statement is for students, freshers who are looking out for job, right? They're still not in job, but still they want to prove. Or there are some people who are working on some industry. So some people actually they are into commerce, some people into some different domains. Now they want to move into analytics role. So what happens if you just take only analytics? What happens? You should prove them, right? How will they know? Just by writing in a resume, it won't work nowadays. You write in the resume 100 things and you just post it. You might get call or you might not get call. But same thing in your profile, if you give that badge or the link of that particular certificate, it is proved. It is not that you just say I'm very good in Power BI. I done so many projects. That will actually not prove unless and until you go, you work, you give the exam. But the badge is what we get, the certificate what we get from the particular industry or say the company, that is proved because you cannot modify, right? So certification for these professionals or say people, they can take this exam and you don't have to bother whether I'm from a technical background or non-technical background. Anyone can take this. These are the main professionals who have to take actually, but again it's left to people. But anybody can take, even if they're not working on Power BI also, if they want to take it, there is nothing wrong, they can take it. Okay, fine. Next, what you can learn. See, if I want to learn something, I decide something to learn, but I should know that what am I actually getting from this particular technology. Suppose you guys join one course, you join Power BI course, you should have some thoughts, you should have some goal. Why am I joining Power BI? Right? Just like that, because my friend joined Power BI, I'll also join. It should not be like. First, you should know whether it is required for me. Similarly, you should also know that what will I learn? Say, I want to take the exam. Why should I take the exam? There should be some reason, right? I join a college, I join one subject, I join one course. Why do I join? So that I get certified. I can prove that I'm actually skilled in this particular subject. So what you actually learn from Power BI, so describing key features of self-service BI. That means you can learn in and out of Power. See here, there are so many things which they'll be covering. They'll be covering the entire Power BI. There will be a lot of questions. I'll show you the breakup how they actually give. I given links for every questions as well, so that you can go and you can learn that very easily. Okay, describing Power BI and its various products, the options, the products. Products are what? Say there are something like Power BI service, gateways. So you'll be understanding the entire Power BI one package, so that it will be easy for you to work like a 360-degree, where you give any task, you can work on it. So that you can also prove that yes, see, I'm certified and I'm skilled. Connecting multiple data sources to optimize data models. So this is again, you guys have already gone through the courses. If not, people who have joined, don't worry. In Power BI 300, PL300 course, whatever is there, the course, complete entire course is there. The materials are there. So many things are there listed, which will help you in understanding and learning Power BI as well, apart from PL300. Okay, right. Describing Power BI data visualization. Power BI is actually used for data visualization. For creating the visualization, there are so many other options like transforming of the data, making the calculations dynamic. Those things will be learning. Describing the Power BI developer APIs, describing Power BI mobile application. So all these are actually application development. So I can create one app. In that I can create some reports. I can share that app to people. So there are some technologies, there are some options, there are some services or products what you'll be learning in this entire Power BI PL300. So it will evaluate all these options what you have learned. Right. What are the benefits? I pay so much. I pay say 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, and I actually learn and then I'll take exam. There should be some purpose. Right? Unnecessarily coming to one class, sitting, paying the fees and going will not actually help. So it should actually help you such a way that it should benefit for you in your career. The Power BI is actually used for career only, right? It's not that I learn something and I can do just like that. I can learn that. It should be for some purpose, not only for career, for your freelancing as well. But finally, it is actually used for creating some projects or creating some dashboards, working in some companies to finish some templates or dashboards, right? Okay, enhance visibility, career growth, higher salaries, enhance employee employability. Okay, enhance visibility. Say people who are certified, they are more visible actually, because if your resume has got the badge of the certified or whatever, whichever certificate you are taking, you will have more preference because it is proved. See, I can prepare my resume so wonderful projects and all those things, but that actually don't prove. You don't have any proof for them, right? I can borrow some project and I can put it in my resume, but how will I actually believe that yes, this project is done by you only, right? Even the certification also, some people actually give some extra amount and they'll get it done, but that is actually proved, right? Somewhere in the Microsoft website, will have that your name will be there, your details will be there, your marks will be there. That is proved actually. But don't think that if I'm certified, they'll just like that give you a job. That is just assumption. This is like a ticket for entry. If you want to go for a movie show, you should have a ticket, correct? That is, you have purchased, this is my ticket, I'll go inside. Similarly, the certificates are like, this is my ticket, allow me, so that I can attend the interview. I'll show whatever skills I have. So people who are certified are more tend to get the interview calls, okay, rather than people who are just providing the resumes. But yes, experience also counts. People who are more experienced, they'll also be given the preference. But certification, people who have done, even the freshers also can easily apply and they can get the preference. Okay, right. Coming to this part, this is the main part actually what I always like to discuss, because those things are general. Certification, you everyone knows that. Why do I need certificate? I should be like certified, I'm skilled, everything is proved. Now what you see here, this is very important for everyone, because you should understand what is PL300, how much of time they actually give, how many questions will come, what all things we get if you are registering for this particular course. See, the exam name is PL300. You can go to Microsoft website. I'll also show you that website. What all details are there? Even the training materials are also there. Everything is there. Apart from that, we also provide ITAS provides the practice test. Okay, exactly like what you have the exam as. Certification name, it is Power BI Data Analyst Associate. It is Associate Certificate for Data Analyst. Exam type, it will be multiple choice and multiple response questions. Multiple choice, say you can tick mark, or multiple response, so you can respond. Say there will be some drag and drop kind of thing where you can use that as well. Exam cost. Exam cost, I'll tell you, if you are taking from outside India, it is $165. But in India, if you're taking, it is in rupees 4,800. Okay, but this is for people who are taking individually 4,800. Directly, if you go to Microsoft website, it is 4,800. But you'll not get any benefits there. Only thing is you'll have some free training. That too, it is in a text format or in the website. I'll show you that also. In the end, I'll show you. But suppose if you are actually applying for exam from ITAS, you will have few other benefits as well. I'll tell you what is that. First thing is you will get retake exam. What is retake exam? I write an exam, I failed. I can still take another exam without any cost. So you'll have two attempts. But if you're going individually, you'll have only one attempt. Again, you have to pay if you're trying to take the exam. So here, you will have a bundle of two tickets where you can take the exam twice. That is, you can attempt twice. Second thing, you'll get 90 days free practice test, which is actually 100 or $120 actually, the practice test, which you actually purchase outside, but it will not come as a separate tool. So this you'll be getting completely within this package itself. So this is somewhere around some $120 I think. In Indian currency, if you convert, it will be somewhere around 8,000 or something. This will be 90 days, where you'll have exact feel, okay, of the exam, what you actually take. The actual exam will be there. You can practice that. 90 days unlimited. You can take any number of times. There will be like simple, complex, intermediate, so many different kind of exams. You can set your own exams and you can write that Vidya will be explaining after this session. After I finish this session, Vidya will explain about the measure up tool, which is the 90 days free practice test. Okay, which will be exactly like the exam what we write. Then reference books, I have kept the reference books in the webinar also here, and you'll be getting more other books on exams in your PL300 course. Actually, you'll get more other books also. Same books I've kept in this webinar. Whoever are registered, they'll also get this reference books, but you'll have more other books in the course. The next, the complete Power BI training also you'll get. That is videos you'll get. Somewhere around some 12 to 13 videos or some 15 videos are there. I don't know how many videos are there, but complete Power BI videos, which we have made sure that all the topics are covered. See, when you're attending a course, it's not only for the certifications what you're attending. You're attending for working on the projects. Certification is what? Certifications are something where you get prepared theoretically, learning all the options, and then you're writing the exam. But what we actually teach here is complete practicals. So you might think that, see, if I take this course, can I appear for this exam or what should I do? We are trying to cover almost all the topics which is there in the exam as well. Okay, but we cannot cover 100%. For that, what we have done is we have kept a separate course where you can go through that and you can easily pass. That's what I was talking about, the 90 days practice test. Okay, so all this, it is 5,500. So what are the benefits? Say 4,800, 2 attempts. $120 practice test that will come along with this package itself. Then you'll get Power BI complete course plus all the high-end reference books, not only for exams. We have DAX functions, we have Power Query editors, we have Power BI. So there are so many books which actually cost more than 3,000 rupees, but we have kept the PDF here. Along with that, you might download from somewhere, but you'll get only the PDF text. I have also put the supporting files as well, which will help you in working along with reading the chapter side. Okay, right. Next is how many questions will be there. There will be 40 to 60 questions. These 40 to 60 questions, you have to finish it in 180 minutes. Okay, the number of marks what you'll be getting is 1,000 marks. In that, 700 is the passing mark. If you score 700, that means you are passed. Otherwise, it is failed. Suppose if you failed, you don't have to bother. You can still take another exam. But I have the confidence that whoever is taking the 90 days practice test, you don't have to take for complete 90 days. Unless until you get confidence, you can keep working on that particular test. Once you feel confidence, then you can take that exam. Otherwise, just wait till you get the confidence. You can also ask us if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, you can come to our institute itself and you can take the exam here also. We'll arrange for that as well. Okay, because ours is certified, we are testing center as well. We are authorized Microsoft testing center as well. You can come and you can take the exam here also. Okay, right. And the language will be English. We're not bothered about the other languages. It's not required for us. Anyways, English is there. That is more than enough for us. Anyways, we take only English. Suppose if you still want to take Some exams on Japanese, Korean, you can take, but I don't guarantee you about the passing marks. Okay, right. Next, skill measured. See here, you can see skill measured depending on the points, say the categorization of the exam, the questions. Previously, we had 5 categories. Now we have 4 categories. I'll tell you what is the other category. What you see the 4 categories here, same thing was divided into 5 categories. What is that? Preparing the data, model the data, visualization, and the analyzing the data, whatever you see, that was fourth point. Now they have combined. And then deploy and maintain assets. So here, these 4 points, the 4 categories will classify the questions. You'll get 15 to 20% of the questions for preparation of the data. What is preparation of the data? Get data. You take the data from various different sources, right? So how to get the data? So that examples also given here. That also I'll explain. Next, model the data. What is modeling of the data? Modeling means connections, the joins, the relationship, modifying of the data, Power Query editor, visualization and analyzing of the data. Visualization, charts, different charts, slicers, all this. Deploy and maintain assets, Power BI service. Remember, when I create a project, I will publish it. When I publish, it will go to service. So these kind of things. So they've categorized it in 4 different parts. Depending on the questions, they give the percentage as well. Completely, it will be 100%. In that, they will divide 15 to 20% for preparing the data, 30 to 35% for model of the data, 25 to 30% visualization, analyzing of the data, and then deployment and maintain assets 20 to 25%. Okay, these are the 4 categories. And what I have done here is, you can see here, I have given the questions as well here with the link. If you go to this link, say if I go here, if I click, I'll send this PDF is also already there, the course. If you go and if you click on that particular link, it will take you to the topics. All these are actually from Microsoft only, so that it will be easy for you to work. Say I'll go here, I'll click on this. You say for that question, what all things have to get prepared. See, so you can just have a glance here. You don't have to go and by heart everything. You can just go and read. So what I have done, you can see that all the questions, and again, these questions, what you see, this is not what I have prepared. This is in the website of Power BI PL300 exam. I'll show you the website also. What I have done is I've given the link so that you can refer it. For every questions, what I have done, I went to that particular page, given the link so that it will be easy for you to prepare or understand the questions what they're asking. See, these are all things. So for every topic you see here, I have the links here. All these are from Microsoft only. Okay. See, all this you can go through. But what I prefer is, instead of going through all these questions and then prepare, you can take the test itself. That is the easiest way of taking the exam. Okay. After that, if you think you want to learn the entire Power BI, you can refer this PDF. Right? Okay. So try this links if you think you want to get prepared. What are the skills acquired after completing? Say I completed my certificate. After completing the certificate, say if you are prepared for PL300, what all things I'll be gaining? Say clean and transform data. That is Power Query editor. I know how to get the data, transform the data, then model data for performance and scalability. I have various different tables. I will create relationship. I'll create some data modeling, right? Which is actually used for creating visualization. Design and create reports of data analysis, charts, visualizations. Apply and perform advanced report analytics. That means make it dynamic. Apply slicers, apply navigations, all this. Then manage and share reports. That is publishing and sharing. So after completing this course, you'll be learning all this. If I take the exam, I'll be able to work on all these process. Okay. All right. Then this is the link. I'll just show you. Say this is from Microsoft website. This is where I have actually prepared this PDF. See here. Here I have all the details about the PL300 And if you just scroll down, see, can you see this? Same thing I copied and pasted there. I didn't type anything, or I assumed something where you'll get the questions. This is there exactly what is there in the Power BI website, that is exam website. So yeah, these are the skill measured. I'll show you that also. If you just download this, you'll get the same questions. I'll download this and I'll show you. See here, can you see the questions here? Yeah, this questions, this is what I've copied. I didn't do anything. If I go here to this Word file, see, you just scroll up. Okay, so here you can see, prepare the data, get whatever. See, same questions I've used here, so that you can get the details about it. For every question, whatever is there, I given the link here. Okay, see, clean and transform and load. See, for the profiling of the data. See, resolve consistency. Whatever is there in this particular website, I've taken the same thing, copied and pasted, and then I've given the link so that you guys can prepare for the exams. Okay, so it is very easy. You don't have to go search for the documents or the test. Everything is there in this button. Okay, all right. Next, the reference books. So these are the reference books what I have already uploaded in the course as well as in this webinar as well. If you go here, see, you can download this actually. A complete permission have been given. So whoever have taken this webinar, so register for this, they can go and download. Previously, I used to put that in the Google Drive because we didn't have another option. Now we have an option of uploading in our app itself. You can go and you can download this. All the materials, even the textbooks, everything is there in the app itself. For this webinar, I have added. I'll also show you about our PL300 as well. PL300 exam, I'll show you. See, the certification. There is one course which is available for PL300. See, all the materials for the course, the guidance is there. So you'll have all the guidance here. Just now, whatever I'm showing you, that guidance is there. Then the video is also there, like what how to actually create. That video also is there. There are some more PDFs which will be adding. Vidya will be adding after this session. After she will be explaining all this. Okay, so everything is there here. You don't have to bother. You don't have to bother at all. 100% whatever is required for the exam, everything is there in this bundle. Okay. All right. So you can go to this app. You want to register? I've given the link here. You can go here and you can register there as well. Okay, so this is about the instructions for or some guidelines for PL300. But next, Vidya will explain about the measure-up tool, which is the practice test, and then about the vouchers. There are some people already registered for the vouchers, so the vouchers are already there. You guys will be getting that vouchers as well. Suppose if you think that you want to purchase, you just go open that link and register. You will get the vouchers, which is completely the free test and more other options. So Vidya, you can take over. You can continue.
Sure, sir. Thank you. I'll take over from here. Please stop sharing your screen.
I'll just stop sharing.
Okay. So let's first discuss regarding how this measure up website looks like, how you can practice on this website for PL300 certification. Okay, and later I'll show you how to register for these things and what exactly you have to do once you receive the vouchers from our side. Fine. So let me share the screen. So please allow me to share the screen.
1 minute.
You have to make me the presenter.
1 minute. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Hope you all are able to see the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. See, once you log in to measure up, I'll show you how to log in, what is the link, how you have to register. All these instructions will be given. First of all, I'll show you how it looks like in the measure up website, how it looks like, so, and how you will be practicing on. So the first thing, when you log in to this website with your account, okay, you'll have to create an account. And once you log in, you'll have to go to this place, My Learning Locker. You select this, My Learning Locker. Okay. Once you go to My Learning Locker, you will be able to see all those exams that you have enrolled for. That is, for which practice have you enrolled for. Currently, I haven't enrolled for anything, but this Measure Up PL300 demo test list is what I'm going to show you. Demo is to see how it looks like. Once you purchase, it will look similar to this. Okay, so let me open it. See, here you will have to choose Microsoft. Okay, select PL300. You can also search for it here. Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst. You will have to select this. It's taking some time. It takes some time to load the test, so please be patient. Once you launch this test, you get to see two views. One is certification mode and the other is practice mode. When you choose this practice mode, see, you will be able to request for the correct answers and change the testing environment. These kind of things are possible. When you enter the practice mode, it will ask you what should be the duration, how you want to set it. So all the instructions are provided here. Once you start practicing here, you will know for which question what answer should be provided. If you have done any mistake, if you have chosen the wrong answer, it will also show you the correct answers for each question being displayed. So this should be used by you to practice the questions thoroughly. Once you are sure that you are able to get these things done properly, then try with certification. See, certification mode is just like a mock test. So you have the same environment of the PL300 exam. Exactly how the exam is conducted, it will give you this same kind of environment. You can choose to take the test here in certification mode. Test your knowledge. Test your knowledge. Okay, only if you are scoring more than 90%, let's say 90 or more than 90%, then you can take the original PL300 exam. You are eligible for that. That means your knowledge level is up to the mark. Then you can take up this PL300 exam, original exam. This is just the practice thing. Now here, the difference between these two is, see, in practice mode, it will provide you correct answers, so you can modify things. It will allow you all these. When it comes to certification mode, it will be just like your exam. It will give you the feel of that. So you can take the certification mode to test your knowledge. Okay, how well have you prepared? If you are consistently scoring about 90% or more than that, then you can confidently take the PL300 exam. Clear with this, all of you? Okay. So that's about this measure up. Now let me show you the instructions to log into this measure up website and also how to register for PL300 exam. What are the instructions you have to follow? Okay, so before that, now let me show you what kind of an email that you will get. Yes. So you'll be sending an email which looks like this. So we'll be sending you the product key and the exam voucher key. See, both are different. Measure up practice product key is different. Exam voucher is different. These are two different websites you have to log into, and the registrations are also separate. One is for practicing and the other is for the actual exam. Okay. So we'll be giving you all the terms and conditions that you have to take care, and then also these two attached PDFs. So we are planning to put this in the course material itself. So going ahead, we are going to place this in the course material itself. Okay, so we'll be only sharing the voucher IDs and the practice test product keys to you over the email, so that you just have to follow the instructions given in the PDF and register accordingly. Now let me show you how to first register for Microsoft Measure Up Practice Test. See, just now I showed you the website, how it looks like and what kind of environments it will provide you for practicing on PL300 exam questions. Now, the first thing to enroll, to create an account in the Measure Up website, we have to follow these instructions. First thing is you have to log into this website. If you already have an account, just log into, then skip to step 3. Okay. So you have to create a Microsoft account. Only when you have a Microsoft account, you will be able to create an account in the Measure Up as well. Now, once you create an account, see, it will show you new create an account. If you are new to this website, you create one. Once you create and log into it, you will have to click on My Learning Locker. I displayed this to you. Now, if you have the product key ready, if you have purchased this and if you have the product key ready, you will have to click on the register key. Okay, then provide the product key that we have provided, accept the license agreement, and then you just have to register for it. Once you register, see, it will show you like this. You can pick this one and complete it. Please choose the exam properly. And again, we are not responsible if this is going wrong. That is the reason step-by-step instructions are carefully provided. Okay, so for which exam you redeem, that is the final. You will have to carefully redeem it for PL300 Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst. This should be the name. You choose the test and say complete. Now once that is done, again it will show you this. We have selected, it will ask you for the confirmation. See, it is asking you twice because once you take it, it will just provide you the same set of papers for the same exam. You will not get PL300 if you have not chosen it. Okay, so this is the confirmation. You click on complete. Once this is done, it will ask you key inserted is successful. Go to the locker. Now once you go to the locker, you will see the test like this. Currently I displayed you demo test as of now. I have not enrolled for this, so you will not get to see this in my account. But once you give the product key and register for this, you will get to see it like this. Okay, so when you click on it, it will show you the practice mode. Okay, it will ask you begin the test. So what is the passing score? All of these. So this window, it will show you this. Just now I displayed this to you a few minutes ago. So I've also told what exactly happens when you choose practice mode, why is it for, and when you choose certification mode, and why is it for. So this is the end of this measure up. It is only used for practicing and checking your eligibility to take the original PL300 exam. And please make note that once you use the product key and register, it is your validity period starts from there. It is valid for 90 days, that is 3 months. It is available for 3 months. Okay, once it is done, after 3 months, this will expire. And the product key must be used within 6 months of purchasing. From the date of purchasing, it is valid only up to 6 months. Once you register using that product key, it will be valid for 3 months. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you. Once you purchase the product key will be valid for 6 months. Later it will expire. And once you use the product key from that date, from the date when you register it, it will be valid for 3 months. After that, it will expire. Okay, so plan properly, then purchase. It will come as a bundle with PL300 exam voucher and this one. It is not separately available. So please plan well and then take it. You have 3 months time to practice and then take the exam. Hope I made it clear to you in measure up. Okay, so this is only regarding the practicing. Now let's go to the registration process of your actual exam, that is the original PL300 exam voucher. How to redeem that? So you'll have to log into this website, Pearson BUE. Okay, once you log into this website, you will get to see this. You'll have to scroll down a bit. It is not available immediately. Once you log into this website, so you will get to see this. Schedule your exam. See, you will use this when you are scheduling your PL300 exam. Click on it and then it will again ask you to choose the program list. See, PL300 is a Microsoft exam, right? So select M here. All the exam names are arranged alphabetically. So select M. Later it will show you. Click on Microsoft form. From this list, you click on Microsoft. Once you select this, it will again show you this one. Microsoft certification dashboard. Select this. Once this is done, it will ask you log into your account. See, I told you, you need to have a Microsoft account. If not, please create one so that you can use it here. Okay, then click on the schedule next exam. So when you are choosing, you are trying to choose the date for the exam here. Schedule the next exam. When you click on it, it will take you to this one. You will have to browse for your exam name. Provide PL300, then say search. Okay, then say search. Next, go to this place. See, it will show you this. Click on this, and then when you scroll down, this one, change the country to India. See, it will show you the values in United States by default. Please change it to India so that you will get to see the cost and these kind of things in Indian currency. I think Adi just now explained you what is the cost, what is the GST involved, all these things. So once you purchase it in India, it will be 4,800 and plus taxes will be separate. This is excluding the taxes. Once you have selected this, it will ask you to schedule the exam. Click on that. See, it will take you to this point. So here you will have to provide the information as provided in any one of your government issued ID cards. Please make sure to provide the name, these things properly, like you have mentioned it in the government IDs. Because while taking the exam, you will have to provide government ID of yours. Use the same ID whatever you provided here. Okay, because tomorrow it will be a problem if you provide something else. So you need to have these documents kept ready and use the same name over here. So for your identification, authentication of your identity, they will ask you the government issued ID cards. So based on that, you will have to enter all your information over here. Okay. Once you have done, you have to select this checkbox that you have agreed to all the terms and conditions, and then say save and continue. Okay. Once that is done, it will ask you confirm your details by accepting. So it will show you, does your name match your identification? See, it is going to issue this warning. Okay, you can only change it if you give something as wrong. Say you have misspelled your name or something goes wrong, you should write it for Microsoft certification support. There, from their end, they'll have to change. So please make sure while providing, you are careful enough so that you don't do any mistakes in the beginning itself. Otherwise, you'll have to go through all this. Okay, it will show you all this, what name you entered, and then you click on accept. Later, again it will ask you schedule exam. Okay, schedule the exam. Once you click on it, again it will take you to this place. You will have to choose this second option. Now, where are you taking this exam is what they are providing here. In a private, using a private access code, or within a test center, or online. So just choose online so that you can take it from any place you are. So you have to prepare for your online exam at your home or office. So they have given the instructions here, how you have to take care of it. See, next you'll choose English as the language. You'll agree for these things. You have to select all the check boxes available here. See, so many check boxes are there. You will have to give all the check boxes selected. Then you should say agree. So you are also allowed to choose the proctor language. Proctor is the person who is going to assist you when you are taking the exam. They are the person like invigilator in any exam. Okay, the proctor is from Microsoft organization. It's not from outside or from the institution. It is from the Microsoft. So what language do you prefer for communicating with the proctor? It should be English. Okay, then you will have to choose the time zone of yours. This is also quite important because the time in the time zone will decide what time and date you are taking the exam. So you need to choose Asia Calcutta IST Indian Standard Time and then say yes, that's right. Next, it will ask you to choose the exam dates. See here, everything that is grayed out is not available. Okay, so here you will have to make a choice. So this whatever is grayed out, which looks like disabled, you cannot choose from there. The one which is looking brightly, you will have to choose from that. So once you choose the exam date, it will ask you the exam timing, whether it is in the morning or in the afternoon. When do you have to take it? So you can make a choice here. Next, click on proceed to checkout. So here you can click on checkout. It will ask you, it will provide you this bill, enter payment and billing. Now don't worry looking at this price. You don't have to pay because you have already paid us. In case you have purchased it, you would have already paid us. You should add the voucher or promo code that we provide. So you would have provided a promo code like this. Let me show you this one. This will be the promo code or a voucher, whatever we call it. Now that has to be entered. Once you click on it, it will ask you to provide the voucher or promotion code. Enter the code here, then say apply. It will show you the payment and billing like this. You don't have to pay anything, just say 0. Click on next. It will show you all these things, all the details. When you have selected on which date, what is the check-in and check-in time, start time, all details are provided. You should say submit the order. Later it will take the system test, whether your system is equipped to take the exam. Does it have all the parameters which is going to, so this is going to be checked, people. So you can run a system test. Later it will show you all these things. It will ask you to download on VUE. You'll have to do that. So you'll have to provide this access code. Copy this access code. Next. So you are going to check all the equipments in your system. Wait until network check is complete. Next, see your exam is ready is what it displays. You will have to allow the access on your system so that on view can access your system. So it will provide you all this information. Launch simulation, all these things. After this, it will show you this, whether you have successfully registered or not. If there is any problem with your system, even that's going to be displayed. Now, the exam voucher that we provide for PL300 is valid for 1 year. Okay, it's valid for 1 year. Within that 1 year, you will have to take the exam. After 1 year, the voucher expires. Okay, let's say you are going to register for PL300 examination. Don't worry if you are unable to take the exam on the date that you have chosen. You can always reschedule it, but within that 1 year period. You can always reschedule it, and also make sure you reschedule it at least 72 hours before your exam date. Okay, 72 hours before your exam date. So that is the time period they provide to change or reschedule your exam date and time. Fine. Is that clear, all of you? I hope I have addressed all your issues. If there is anything else, if you have any doubts, please get it cleared now. We are going to provide these 2 PDFs.
You are providing
Someone asked.
measure up vouchers also you are providing.
Yes, measure up voucher is also provided, and also this PL300 voucher as well. Measure up is also a Microsoft website which will allow you to practice for PL300. And this peers and VUE, until now whatever I explained, is where exactly you will have to register for taking up the actual exam. Okay. Hello. Did you get it? Did you understand what I'm trying to say? Hello. Okay. Thanks, Mahesh. Anyone else, if you have any doubts, please get it clear. No doubts, people?
The test, hello, Adarsh here. Test center, we can take it in the ITAS Rajajinagar itself, right? If you want.
See,
No need to.
I recommend you to, no, you don't have to choose any test center. You
Okay.
take it as online VUE.
Okay.
You can take it from anywhere you want to. You can also come and sit in the institution here at ITAS and you can take.
Oh,
But
okay.
choose as online VUE. You have to choose this only.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't choose test center. You just provide this one.
Okay.
Next, anything else, people?
And by when will these vouchers be sent out to us?
See, once you purchase and when you say exactly when you want to take up the exam, based on that, we'll purchase it. You know what happens when you purchase it? From the date of purchasing, your validity of vouchers will be considered.
Okay, okay.
Say I have purchased it today. From today, it will be valid for 1 year for
Got it.
PL300.
Okay.
And for measure up, it is 6 months from the date of purchasing.
6 months. Okay.
Okay, the vouchers are valid till 6 months. But once you use the voucher, let's say for measure up, once you use the product key, it will allow you to practice for 3 months unlimitedly. After that, it will expire.
Okay.
But the product key, if you have kept it with yourself without registering, it is only valid for 6 months. After that, you cannot use that product key.
Got it.
Okay. Any negative marks? No, Anusha. There are no negative marks here. There are no negative marking, and I think 3 months is enough time to practice, because the same kind of questions will be asked in the exam. You have, almost unlimited number of test practices available for 3 months. And you can also keep checking your eligibility in the certification mode in measure up, so that you get more confidence. If you have improvised the marks, you will get to more confidence to attend the original exam. You will check the eligibility anyways. In spite of all this, even if you fail in the original exam, you still have a retake. That is, one retake is free of cost. You are not charged for another retake of the exam. So you will get all these facilities. Fine. Any other doubts, people? Measure up voucher will be received after the course completion only. Which course completion you mean to say? Power BI? Yes, you will have to complete Power BI. Then you purchase this. Because I told you, you will run out of time. From the date of purchasing, the validity is counted. So make sure you first complete the course. Once you have made up your mind to take the PL300 exam, then you purchase for it.
Ma'am, there is a confusion.
Please tell
We
me.
are enrolling with ITAS for with certification, PL certification.
Okay.
So you are giving both the vouchers, no, ma'am? Measure up and exam.
Yes, we will provide you both the vouchers, Mahesh.
Yeah. So that that
Only when
vouchers.
you say that you are ready to
Sorry.
take the exam. Only when you say that you are ready to take the exam, we'll purchase the vouchers for you.
Okay.
Okay. Currently, you are going through the classes.
Yes.
You complete the training.
Okay.
After completing the training, you tell us when you are ready to take the exam. Okay, then we'll purchase the vouchers.
Okay.
After that, you have 3 months time to practice it in the measure up.
Okay.
You will check the eligibility of yourself in certification mode in measure up. If you
Okay.
are scoring consistently more than 90 or 90%, you can take up this original exam. That voucher also we would have provided with you. So you can schedule your exam within 1 year time.
So in this measure up, we can take a number of exams, no, ma'am. There is no limit for that.
Any number of exams only till 3 months.
Okay.
Any number of exams only till 3 months. That is the thing. Okay. So
Yeah, Vidya, I'm here.
Okay. So if there is anything else that you want to tell, you can continue. So I'm done with it.
Okay. So people, this is what is about the PL300 measure up tools and how to take the exam. Okay. And to add a few more points, what Vidya was telling about the vouchers. See, vouchers, people who have registered for Power BI plus PL300, they get the vouchers. And again, you don't have to wait till the course is ended. If you guys think that you want to start your preparation of exams while doing the course itself, you let us know. We'll provide. There are some people who already paid. Okay, so we have already got some vouchers, so which we'll be sending it to them, right? So you can start your test. So there are some couple of people who have already registered, so the vouchers have already come. After the session, we'll just send those vouchers to the people who have completed this course. You can start the preparation, and suppose you want to take the exams, okay, you can still take only the exams as well. See, it is like you can take the course as well as the exam. That will cost you 15,000 along with the certification and the measure up tool. Everything will come in that bundle. If you just want only the PL300 examination course, then that will be 5,500, which will be getting 2 attempts exam. Then you'll get measure up tool, which is worth $120. Then some question papers or the reference books. Along with that, you'll get the videos of the entire course as well. That is 5,500. Okay. So this is what we have in PL300. If you have any questions after the session as well, if you think you want to ask any questions or you want to purchase or anything, message us. We'll help you out.
Regarding the reference books, sir,
Hmm? Yeah,
it
go
will
ahead.
open in the app. It's opening in the app only, sir. Can we get in PDF?
I will check that if that is downloadable. I'm not sure. So if it is
Yeah.
not, then you can check that in the app itself. Anyways, you'll be opening the PDF in the app itself, right?
No,
So
app is not working in my this thing, sir. Kindle books, because majority of books we read in the Kindle.
okay, fine. Let me check if there is an option of download. I'll just check and I'll get back to you on this. But
The
it's already there in
continuously,
the app. But
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
I'll check that and I'll get
yes.
back to you on this.
I hope you understood my.
Understood.
Continuously, we can't sit in the system or laptops.
I know,
On,
understood.
on going
I'll
while
check that.
traveling, also we can refer the books if it is in PDF.
Sure. Right. Anything else? Okay, fine. Thank you so much. The people who have completed this course, you will be getting the vouchers today. Okay, along with all the links, measure up vouchers, PL300 vouchers, everything will be getting to your mail. So you'll get a call before that. People who have registered, and if you guys need the vouchers, please message us, WhatsApp us. We'll arrange for the vouchers for it. Okay. Thank you so much from my side,
Hi, Adi.
Vidya.
Hello.
Let me see how the PL300 certificate looks. I don't have the sample as of now. I'll, because this PL300 is a new thing. I don't have. You have Vidya with you sample.
Yes, sir. Which one,
So
sir?
if you have PL300 sample certificate, you have with you any sample?
No, sir, I don't have it.
Okay. The people, don't worry. I'll try and arrange for a sample certificate for you guys because it's a new paper from started from March. Let me just check if I can get one sample for you guys.
Yes, it has changed from DA100. It was DA100 before. Now it has changed to PL300. So you will have the difference. We'll share the latest one with you guys.
Sure, we'll do that. Okay. Right. So thank you so much, people. If you have anything, please message us offline. We'll be there to answer. Okay. Fine. Thank you, people. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.